Hello and welcome back to Orwell. What are we doing here? Let's see. I think at this point we're looking into Catherine primarily. There was her page. Where is it? Hold on. So we've got her picture and this information here. And then her entry. Where's her entry for the university website? Where did that go? Notable alumni. Okay. I feel like this is a place to start. I don't know. Don't like that I mean, yes, of course you're a target person. Alright, it was fun while it lasted. Did you extract anything else from me? You would not be assessed as a traitor, would you? Well, you already branded me as your subordinate, so I think it's too late. I warned you, now you'll face the consequences. Goodbye, investigator. You found yourself wishing you had listened to my warnings. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I'm still in Orwell, so... Granted the position of First Secretary of Security. I mean, how do you not see the irony of you brought this all on yourself? The tools you created are the tools being used against you, and in theory, if what you say is true about wanting to trying to hire Gunther in order to make sure that it couldn't be used for evil, then this shouldn't be possible unless you yourself are evil, so it's a lose-lose. Really? Either you're wrong or you're evil? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Personalized news. Why? Meeting with NSEC security. You canceled attendance. Personal phone. Hello. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, right? Isn't that the argument people like you always make? Why are you still making me look out? Okay, it's just nothing. Alright. I don't feel like exposing the initiate. Did they hack Orwell? Yeah. Is that a crime? Yeah, probably. Is this whole situation super evil and they didn't set up the bombs, so like of all the people here, they're probably the least guilty of like real crimes? Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, the PC went offline. Shit. Did I trigger that? Huh. Who are these creepy Aryan looking fucks? I mean, did you thought to turn off your computer but not your phone? People watching in. No means no. Everything normal. Don't leave. I'm going to send someone to fetch you at 3. Why? What's going on? Doesn't tell us what time it is, but presumably that's like right now. Married to Ed. Leave the nation and its glorious people alone with the poison you spread. That was 2 days ago. Who is this? That's interesting. Robert Blaine. Trifless is gonna fuck us up if we don't calm down the situation. Heading there. Need you to hold ground. We must go over the details. Well done with the bombings. No more interference. Precedence for the revelation of Orwell. Bonton bombings have been a real blessing. Make all the more tolerable, desirable, even if nothing goes wrong. In the meantime, keep schmoozing. Cassart guy is such a nuisance. Do we have a fucking leak? I control the leak to the TNB. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I now oversee Orwell personally. This feels like it's notable. Why are these yellow? Oh, that's pretty weird. I don't feel like Abraham is the type to have a poorly photoshopped Kafka thing on his desktop. More capable. Oh, D. Schwartz. Abraham Goldfels wrote, "We are on our own. Do not inform the other members of Thought. Not about me, not about the plan. They will not understand. Just make our actions harder to obscure. Let them get on with their lives. From what you have told me, you are more than capable of building a bomb, are you not? Well, we need 3 of them. Place them at the most important places in town, right before the eyes of the public. Freedom Plaza, at the Memorial, Stelgen University, the Central Courtyard, and finally the Circle Mall. They need to be somewhere that they cause substantial destruction. Hide them well, very well. Watch out that the CCTV doesn't spot you, especially at the Freedom Plaza. We'll create a workaround to distract their eyes from you. Your temp working situation will be of use here, giving you plenty of opportunities. You will manage. You have my utmost trust. Doing this will convince people surveillance is of no use and might cause a decent debate, or even the revolt we have been looking to incite. Finally, might break the back of Delacroix, perhaps even the party in its entirety. It will be the public themselves who protect us. The outcry against surveillance will be so strong it will obscure our actions. They will no longer be of interest. I will call upon you again via email. Erase all traces of this email. Never reply. Here's Abraham. Abe, I thought you had left us. Even though I understand to come to terms with my own thoughts why you vanished, I was against your course of action, even though you've been trying to help me. There's nothing to apologize for. If I can help in any way, I'm going to hear your plan. Just one thing. If you do this, just make it absolutely sure we are impossibly to be tracked. I don't want any harm to come to my son. Is anyone else with us in this? I suppose my message must come as a surprise. After a long time of contemplation, I have come to conclude that you were right when you said we must perform drastic actions to make ourselves be heard. You'll probably remember that we talked about helping each other. As I see it, I have fulfilled my end of the bargain. The time to fulfill your end has come. I am in need of your help. Let me know when you feel up to the task. Yours, Abraham. Eva at mindmailservice.de. Papa, it's you, isn't it? Don't ask how I found you. It took me quite a while to figure out. You had your traces very well, but I still managed to find some threads. Abraham Goldfels, is this who you are now? Well, I hope it was worth it. Leaving Mama, leaving me, what did we do? Was it just too much on you? Did you hate us? Do you hate me? Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad. I haven't told her I found you. Please redeem her. Do it for her, Ava. I mean, okay. Jules E. Kerr. I don't understand. Why did you never turn to the press with all this material we could have created to get attention you wanted? No, we could not. Juliet, there's only one thing I've learned out of all this. People need to see the consequences before they ever learn. You must experience them firsthand, or at least see them affect someone they can relate to. Otherwise, it's all just an abstract concept. Are you suggesting Nina and Harry have been right all along? You can't possibly mean that. In the way they have been, yes, not necessarily about violence or scaring people, only consequence. Consequences that happen right before the eyes of the everyday person. Not some report, an event that is going on while everyone is watching. How could we ever hope to achieve such an event? If I had an answer, I would have done it, Juliet. I will soon be hospitalized, Juliet, I can feel it. The sickness is getting worse with every passing day. To get up from my chair feels like a Herculean effort by now. We have tried, we have failed. We must accept this. People will eventually discover what madness this project is. All I ask of you is to let go and get on with your life. Do not waste your life on this as I did. It is not of any worth. No, damn it, it's worth everything, every possible effort. Juliet, you have always regarded my advice. Listen to me in this case too, please. Get into Rosentech for an internship. Delete the backup of the data I stored there. Remove every trace I ever worked on this godforsaken project. Then quit. That is no place for you. Just walk away and do not tell anyone. I can't do what you ask for. How could I ever? You're the only one who believed in me. Exactly why I'm talking to you about this, not anyone else, and is the reason why I'm asking you to give it a rest. Grant me peace, knowing that everything will be all right for the rest of thought. Do it, please. I will. I promise. Well, you fucking didn't. So notes. Today I started my work at Rosentech. I got assigned my own office in the main tower right at the top of the 24th floor next to Victor Rosen. I'm not going to read these out loud. This is a lot. Presentation of the basic project parameters of Demiurge. I got a panic attack. Plans for the project are bereft of ethics or any common sense. Nefarious is not even the word. Sinister. They want an ethical codex. Preposterous. Might be in luck. The development team has had severe problems with the application of the recognition algorithm. So consider the use of a human element to sort out the misinterpreted and irrelevant data. Use of a human element, referred to it as an investigator, can be confirmed by the project's lead. Investigator and advisor, the latter shall be a government employee on the inside, while it's crucial the investigator is a person on the outside. So an unbiased opinion is assured. Yeah, no. That's not how people work. During the break, observing me closely, walked over to his table where he sat with a colleague. I asked the thing politely enough to join in. They obliged. He looked intimidated. Student on an internship for in-house security. So that's who Initiate is. Searching for new source documents will be restricted to where such target persons appear. Only through consideration by the advisor and the administrative staff can a person be considered a target. Well, okay, then why was... Oh, I guess Initiate was able to make Catherine a target for me. That was the thing they did before they signed off. Having a hard time focusing, stomach pain. Yeah, that's the cancer. The results have been disillusioning, devastating. The investigator somehow managed to convince the advisor that every single person in the test was suspicious. They turned all of them into target persons by bending the truth to his liking. To make things even worse, they introduced a third human element to oversee. They call it evaluation, the other two, and make sure the investigator and the advisor do not misuse their powers. Yeah, I mean, that seems like if something's gonna absolve me, it would be this. No ethics in this black hole, only a boot stamping on a human face forever. What fucking pros. I am at the end. How Demiurge allowed for massive manipulation, unrestricted mass surveillance. How Orwellian this bending of truth was. That everything... he just laughed. He laughed and said what a terrific name Orwell would be for the system. People would assume surveillance and safety with a name like that. Are they even going to use Orwell's name out of context and give it a new one? This only proves they have not understood a thing, and they will never. I cannot take anything with me. The only thing possible is cloning my entire PC to a drive, which then must remain hidden here somewhere. I mean, listen, I don't mean to be crass, but USB sticks have been pretty substantial for a while, and unless they're doing cavity searches, I think you could make it happen. Let's see. You know what? I think we're going to keep investigating. I keep thinking we're going to end the series, but we're going to keep going. I'll see you guys to look at these codexes in the next one.